Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Facebook. Good morning, Podbean Live. This is your host, Tane, and this again is your fortnightly episode of Never Thought to Ask Live. Not a hell of a lot happening on the podcast front this week, other than me being out in the community, spending time with some of our some of my past guests out there. Um, Lately, we went out to the premiere. I think it was just the Brisbane premiere of, it was like a fundraising thing anyway, of the movie Cousins. It was a New Zealand movie, and a very awesome movie. And it was a fundraiser for another fundraiser for Te Rau Orewa, and their efforts to build on their current project that they're working on out there in Cornubia. Again, awesome movie. The mannerisms in there, just made me identify with all the characters, and as usual, makes you homesick, you know. But yeah, get out there, get along to your local theatres now. It's still on out there. Cousins, I'm pretty sure it was written by Patricia Grace. So those of you book readers from back home, Patricia Grace was one of our um, best ever writers, along with a few others that are out there. Moving along now to our last episode, Hank Matoe. Oh, still giggling about that one. And two, because a lot of his stories were uh, very, very close to home. Having grown up in Wanganui, and he knows, Hank himself actually knows quite a bit of my family, especially those ones in Otihi. And even one or two of my family names come up during his stories. So it's yeah, one of those things where I must have to catch up with that family member and get him on the show too, because the amount of mischief, the amount of mischief involved with my uncle Ginger. I know he's got some great stories out there. Um, I must have to track him down at some stage. Again, thank you, Hank, for giving me my, giving us a great episode, and all the best up there in Atherton. Hopefully, we'll get along to see you and Alma in the future. Also, a part of that too was thanks again to Lockdown Entertainment, all the members there who are now following along, and of course the administration team there that allowed me to share my episodes with them, with the members there. And thank you guys for listening to both Hank and Alma's episodes. I won't be sharing there anymore. That was a two-shot deal, and hopefully some of those members there have caught the wave. Hopefully they've caught the Never Thought to Ask wave, and hopefully soon, fingers crossed, I'll have more and more episodes from out of that group. But we'll see. We'll see how that goes along the way. Moving down the list now. Ah, I've got some new patrons aboard. And these ones I know too. They are actually twins. And they are now supporting the show at the $3 plus level, which means they get early access to any new guest episode. And I'll have to get on. Oh, plus, they also get this shout out on the show. Thank you to Nikisha Tarapata and Shayla Tarapata. Awesome girls. Thank you very much. And in closing my thanks, I also have an anonymous who did not want to be named on the show because this person feels there's no need to be acknowledged for this, or this person did not want to be acknowledged. But I've taken their comment that they've told me, and I'm just going to read that out because I'll just read it out. It says, I don't need a public acknowledgement. I support you because it's an awesome and important concept, and I appreciate that you are putting in the work to bring our elders' stories to light. Smiley face. Now, that tells me that I'm doing something right, guys. That tells me I'm that I'm that I'm on the right path with this thing. You know, to have people appreciate the work you're putting into an idea, just gets you right there. Anyways, you too can be part of the patron program, get early access, get shout outs on the show. I think I've got a couple of other things there that I do. I forget what they are just offhand, but the patron program, chuck in a couple of bucks per month. That's all that's all it is. Note before, it is in American dollars, so if you follow the link and it says this dollar amount, just quickly Google it because it's actually a little bit more than what it says on there. It's because it's in American dollars, and I've got my supporters in back there in New Zealand and here in Australia. There was just a little bit of confusion. I might have to make a bigger noise about that in future. That the dollar amounts on the link is in American dollars. So, your $3 pledge might be about $4 or $5 on payday. So just look out for that. It's I am using an American platform. I am using an American platform for this, and just a heads up, guys, if you're looking to support. Now, again, if you are looking to support, you can find me at on the, of course, the Never Thought to Ask Facebook page, as well as the stuff falling down next to me, as well as the Podbean website, and of course I'll post up all the links along with this episode in the comments section, so you can find the Patreon program link. The Podbean link will already be attached to this episode. And if you're looking to support me in a way, where I can keep making these shows, maybe get a bit of travel out of it, come and get some local stories in your area, click on those links. I'll have them up real soon. And that is today's episode. That's the end of it. Thank you for listening along. Thank you, everyone on Facebook there. Thank you, everyone listening on Podbean Live. I'm Tane Hall, and this has been Never Thought to Ask Live. Peace, guys. Thank you very much.